What's going on, family? Grand Rising, everybody. How we doing out there? Peace, peace, peace. I'm gonna give everybody about 5 minutes to set up their trading view. Anybody that wants to partake in this community tutorial, we got about 5 minutes to set up your trading view. I'm also gonna send a Google Hangouts link out to anybody that's set up or ready to go. I'm not gonna be waiting for anybody. If you're not set up, I'm not gonna be backtracking on questions. Anybody that's set up and ready to go, you'll be able to interact. As I'm doing it, if you need to ask, okay, where is this, where's that, I'm saying, that's okay. If you need to clarify anything, but as far as me backtracking and trying to pick up the slack for anybody, we're not doing that. We're gonna get it, hit the ground running, and go. So I'm gonna give everybody about 5 minutes to set up a TradingView account. You got about 5 minutes to set up your TradingView account. Also, I'm gonna make this right now. I'm gonna make this public. After this, it'll be taken off of Facebook. It'll be taken off of YouTube. It'll be open on my Patreon page for subscribers, for monthly subscribers only. So this is a one-time deal, unless you subscribe to Patreon. What's going on? Grand Rising, everybody that's tuning in right now. And I was just gonna go live on strictly YouTube, but I'm like, I might as well go ahead and broadcast from Facebook as well. Like I said, this will not be kept up there. This will not be kept up here. Let me see. Let me get my Bluetooth set up. Like I said, I'm gonna be sending out I'm gonna be putting in the chat on YouTube as well as the chat on Facebook the link for the Google Hangouts for anybody that wants to actually tune in. And interact. Let me see. Let me get these paired up. Let me see if I can pick these up. There we go. Y'all got a couple more minutes to set up your TradingView. Just go to tradingview.com. You can simply sign up using Facebook, Gmail, Twitter account. Just hit the link. It's gonna make a free account. Just make a free account for anybody that's tuning in right now. Just make a free account. I'm about to get the Google Hangouts. Now, if you got problems with the Google Hangout link, like I don't know, for some reason, sometimes it don't work for everybody. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Can't help you. It's probably gonna work for some people, and it's probably not gonna work for others. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be able to slow down to anything for anybody if it doesn't work. So I'm about to put that link out now, first and foremost in the YouTube chat. If anyone is checking in on YouTube right now. Peace, peace, peace. I got a nice crowd over here on the YouTube side. Grand Rising, everybody. How we doing? Where my moderators at? Okay, I got a couple of moderators. Nah, no doubt, Mommy at 3. Grand Rising to everybody. Y'all already know, for those that want to donate, y'all know what to do. Anybody that chooses to donate, y'all already know what to do. So let me get this up and running. The link coming through right now for Google Hangouts. The link is coming through right now for Google Hangouts. Let me see. Let me go ahead and actually post the link for TradingView also. It only takes 1 second to sign up for it, though. That's a good thing. All you gotta do is just hit either your Facebook or your Twitter account. It's gonna sign up directly for you. It's that easy. So everybody get their TradingView set up, because we about to take off here in a second. Give me 1 second. This is my son calling. What up, little dude? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. What up? All right, tell her to call me. I'm doing a tutorial right now, so it's gonna be about an hour. All right. Okay, call her. Tell her I said call my phone. Okay, there she go. All right. There we go. What's happening in Hangouts? Nothing. You can come in Hangouts and interact with me. That's all. You can come in Hangouts and interact with me. That's it. So there goes the Tradingview link. For anybody that needs the Tradingview link. I hope people take advantage of this. Also, share this video out. Share this out. Facebook, YouTube, share this out. Share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook. Let people know we're going live. It's 9:23 a.m. right now. I was going to give a 10-minute grace period, so we got 2 more minutes before we go live with this. We have 2 more minutes before we go live with this. So if you can't help it, assist out with a couple of individuals. For a couple of individuals. For those that are signed up and logged in, this should be your first introduction page right here. You can see you got ideas, markets, scripts, screener, shows, chart, more. What we're going to be focusing on is the chart. What we are going to be focusing on is the chart. And you see over here, you got your watch list. Now, basically what Tradingview really is a social media site for traders and investors to interact with one another, as well as look at a number of different markets. You can see right here, we got the indices, currencies, futures, cryptos, bonds. You can see the United States 10-year bond is down right now, as well as India. Look at Japan. What time is it? 9:24. Who's all up and ready to go? Who's all up and ready to go? Hold on. Let me go over here and see what's going on with this Hangouts. See. I see I got somebody tuning in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Why can't I hear anything? Let me see what's going on here. What's going on, brother Chris? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you for some reason. Let me see something. Let me check something out real quick. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You still hear me? Still can't hear you though. Let me see if this is what it is. There we go.
You can hear me? Boo. Boo, come here.
Let me see what's going on here.
Boo. Boo, come here.
Let me see what's going on here.
Boo.
What's going on, brother Chris? Brother, we got 2 Chris's, in fact. We got Chris and Chris checking in. What's going on? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this audio together real quick before we really take off. Let me get this audio going right. Give me 1 second. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there we go. There we go. I can hear you now. All right, let's get this thing going. You got your Tradingview pulled up?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see who else got theirs pulled up. Let me see who's ready to go. There we go. Got Lance. Cuz, what's the word? Miss Glenn, how we doing? Let's see who I got tuning in over here on YouTube. All right, everybody's ready to roll. All right, is my screen clear or is it black? Is it a black screen or is it still Tradingview?
Tradingview.
All right, so everybody sees Tradingview. All right, let me get this. All right, so the first thing you're gonna want to do, everybody that's on the first screen, just go over here to charts. Charts is right up under where it says ticker. You're gonna want to go to chart right here and just click on the chart button. That's all you want to do. Click on charts. And switch the page over. Let me see. Obviously, it's not going to look like this. Most likely, your page is going to look. Let me get everything back normal how it was. There we go. So this should be pretty much how everybody's. Well, it should be on Apple, I believe. When you first log on and you first get on the charts, it should be on Apple. Am I correct? For anybody that's tuning in right now, that's actually on TradingView, or it is on, or is it on the S&P 500? What you see over there, Chris?
I think mine was already set on Bitcoin.
Okay, so you already been over there.
Yeah, I had been there messing. Yeah, I was in there messing with it a couple of days ago, I think.
Got you. Let me see. Let me check Facebook. Let me know on Facebook and on YouTube for those that are in the Google Hangouts chat. Mine is on ETHUSD. Yes, Apple. Okay, mine. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do, let's change the watch list. For the majority of individuals that are checking in right now, you're going to just want to be paying attention to cryptocurrencies. So what you want to go do is clear your watch list out of all these other commodities and indices and markets. So just go over to the watch list, which is located over on the right-hand side. Go over to the watch list, which is located on the right-hand side. Under watch list and add symbol, you see symbol, last change, and you have the asset, the last price it was traded at, and then the change within the last 24 hours, and the dollar amount or the currency amount and the percentage. It's going to be a little red box with an X on it. You want to click that red box and erase everything that's in that box. Dow Jones, Industrial, everything. Euro, even when you come to Bitcoin, just erase it. Get rid of everything. We're going to start fresh. Gold, everything. Get rid of all that. Let me know when everybody, or for the majority, let me know if you're clear. Now, what you're going to get momentarily from time to time with this being a free account is pop-up boxes. Just X them out. Just X out them pop-up boxes. Just X out those pop-up boxes. Don't worry about them. So let me know if everybody's watch list is now clear. Let me know if everybody's watch list is now clear. Definitely make you a there we go. Let me check Facebook, see who's rocking. Yes, it's on Apple. All right, let me know if everybody's watch list is clear. How you looking over there, Chris? Everything clear over there?
Yeah, I'm good over here.
All right. Let me know if everybody's watch list is clear for now. Like I said, we're going to start fresh. All right, so where it says add symbol, where it says add symbol. Where's Bitcoin at right now? 812. Where it says add symbol at. First thing you're going to want to type in is BTC. Now, when you first type in BTC, which is the ticker symbol for Bitcoin, and what I want individuals to understand is when you get to dealing with assets, they're not called so much by their name. Everything has a ticker. You know what I mean? Some names, if they're small enough, the ticker may be the name. But for the majority, they're going to have a ticker. So Bitcoin is BTC, Ethereum is ETH, Litecoin is LTC, Stellar Lumens is XLM, Ripple is XRP, EOS is EOS, Bitcoin Cash is BCH, Bitcoin Cash ABC is just BCH ABC. Now, Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's Vision or Bitcoin Satoshi Visions, whichever one you want to rock with, is just BSV. Digitex is DGTX. Aurora is AOA. So you'll get familiar with all these different tickers as you get yourself more involved in the space. Right now, Bitcoin retracing. Also, I don't know if anybody caught what I was really saying yesterday about that movie, The Big Short. I was really putting a move out there for everybody if they caught it, man. If you could have caught him at like 81.52, 81.50. I'm actually on a short position with him, trying to get him back down to around that 78 and complete a head and shoulders formation, which I'm gonna show y'all here in a minute. So when you pull up BTC, you're gonna see a number of different assets versus a number of different pairs on a number of different exchanges. Now, up at the top, you're gonna see all stock, futures, forex, CFD, cryptocurrency, index, and economy. Now, these are all the different markets that you can look at, but what we're going to focus on and zeroing in on is cryptocurrency. So you're going to want to click cryptocurrency. And once you do that, it's only going to show you the cryptocurrency market now. So what you're looking at is Bitcoin versus the different pairs of currency that is being traded against, or you're looking at the position. So BTC versus USD, these would be your shorts, these would be your longs. So right here, what you'd be looking at is the amount of shorts that are in position and the amount of longs that are in position. USD is United States dollar, EUR is euro, GBP is Great Britain pound, USDC is United States dollar coin, USDC. Tether is United States dollar tether, of course, dollar and dollar. Tether US is same thing as Tether US. Yen is the Japanese yen, euro, Brazilian real, and so on and so on and so on. So what we're going to focus on more so is the exchange market that the majority of individuals just coming into the space utilize, being Coinbase. So I want everybody to click on BTC versus USD on Coinbase. Click on BTC versus USD on Coinbase, and it's going to pop it down into the watch list for you. And then I want you to click on it. Now, what it's going to do is bring it over into your actual chart. Now, I want everyone to tell me what time frame is your Bitcoin versus US dollar on Coinbase on right now. If you can, post it. What you looking like over there, Chris? What time frame you using right now?
What time frame?
Yeah.
What that's at?
Okay, the time frame would be. Excuse me, my fault.
No,
Y'all
you
gotta catch
good.
me something. Time frame would be up here in the left-hand corner, right next to the asset in the pair. So it'd be BTC, USD. Mine right now is on 15 minutes, as you can see. Also within the graph itself, right here, Bitcoin versus US dollar, and it has the number 15. That is the time frame, and this is the exchange market we're looking at. So I'm on a 15-minute time frame right now.
Okay. Let me check it out. Let me see where we at. See, I think I got a dip. My chart don't even look like that. I think I've been messing around in here too much.
No doubt. We're gonna get it all situated.
All right. And we on Coinbase, right?
Yep. BTC versus US dollar on Coinbase.
You said we'll be in the left, right?
Yep. On the left-hand corner, you should see where your time frame is. Family, if y'all can't please share this out. Take notes if you have to.
Mine, I can't see it. Mine don't look like that.
What doesn't look like it? What do you mean? Just the graph doesn't look like this?
Yeah, and I don't got all the stuff up top that you got.
As far as BTC,
like 15
minute.
Yeah, where it say all that, and you got the different types of graph types and the alerts and all that.
What is on yours?
It's just showing like the different tabs. I can click the Bitfinex. I can go on Bitstamp, Bitrix, Gemini, Forex, and all them different ones up top.
You're still looking at a it seems like you're still looking at the options bar, whereas you're looking at different exchanges. If you you should be looking at Bitcoin on, you got BTC versus USD in your watch list currently?
Yeah, that's where I clicked on it from.
Share your screen.
All right, how do that?
Share your screen on Google Hangouts. Let me check you out and see where you at.
How do that?
Up in the left hand corner, it should be a green box. If not, up in the top right hand corner, it should be an options bar or a cogwheel.
Yeah, I got share screen.
Yep, hit share video, and then what you want to do is you can do full screen if you know how to operate it. If not, pull your Tradingview browser tab away from any other tabs that it's involved with. If you got a couple of browsers open, make it its own browser. Hit application window when you go to share, and once you pop up the application window, Tradingview should be an option for you to share it.
Okay, I click share now. You got it?
No, I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see. Use the mouse, brother, to show us the time frame area. Okay, I got you. Let me see. Oh yeah, you know why? Because you're not even in the charts yet. Go. See where it says full feature chart. Hit full feature chart.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. There we go.
Yep. Easy fix.
All right.
Hey, so you're on a day chart right now. You're on a line graph. Use the day chart and a line graph right now.
Okay.
So what you want to do, where you see right next to the D, you see that little wavelength with the shaded in area? Click on that and hit candles. There you go.
Okay.
Now you back.
Do I want to keep it on the day or how I want to do that?
Just leave it there for now. You all good. Just leave it there for now. You all good. We're gonna add a little something here.
All right. When we stop sharing?
I mean, no, you can keep sharing. I went off of your screen. I'm recording my screen now.
Oh, okay.
You can just leave it on just in case I need to look at anything. As long as you're okay. Like I said, all this gonna be gone in a minute, anyways.
All right.
And make sure everybody's tuned in. All right. So, family, your time frame is gonna be right here. Look, right here. See what it says 15 minutes, and I knock it, and then I got a drop down chart. 15 minutes right here. What I want you to do first and foremost is knock that down, and we're going to put stars, or we're going to highlight the stars next to 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes on down to a minute. So 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. So what you're doing now, if you look up at the top, you're adding each one of these time frames into your actual toolkit, so you don't have to actually have the drop down kit. You can just switch from different time frames. So now I can go from a day chart to a 4-hour chart to a 1 minute, 1 hour chart down to a 1 minute chart. And what you want to comprehend and understand is every single chart is going to give you a different play out. It's going to show you something totally different. So you got to comprehend and understand what chart time frame you're using, because you'll be thinking, let's look at a minute chart. Okay, a minute chart making it look like you pretty much in a downtrend right now. Let's go look at a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart looks totally different, don't it? So don't fool yourself on the chart, on the time frame that you're utilizing. Now, what I want everybody to do, just put it on the day chart. We'll just start on the daily chart. Over in the add symbol, we're going to add some of the top cryptocurrencies. So I want everybody to go back over the add symbol. Let me check in. I'm going to check in a couple of times here and there just to see if everybody's still rocking with me. I don't have a lot of time to, let me see, to really wait, but I do want to try to give everybody on one accord and give everybody a chance to catch up. How's everybody doing? I know it's early right now, 9:41 a.m. Chicago time. What's that? 10:41 East Coast, 7:41 West Coast time. Grand Rising, everybody. All right, so next thing we're gonna add is Ethereum, number 2 coin. So you're gonna type in ETH, and we're looking for Ethereum versus USD on Coinbase, and it's gonna be about the 5th option down. You're gonna want to click on that. So now we got ETH versus USD. Next, we're going to add XRP, so that's Ripple. Now, Ripple, as of right now, I guess is not available on the Coinbase account. So what we're going to look at Ripple on is Bitstamp versus the dollar. Or should we use Bitfinex? Which one is big money? Is it Bitfinex? Let's look at Bitfinex. Let me see. Let me check Bitfinex out. Check out their monthly real quick. How far back do we go? May of 2017. That's cool. You can hit XRP versus United States dollar on Bitfinex. And you can leave it on the day chart. Next, we're gonna add Bitcoin Cash. So BCH versus USD, and we're gonna utilize Coinbase for that also. BCH versus USD, we're gonna utilize Coinbase for that also. Right now, $408, Ripple at 38 cents. So what you're looking at right now is the symbol, which is the currency you're trading versus the currency is being traded against. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash versus the United States dollar. You have the last price it was traded at. So the last time Bitcoin traded, it traded at $8,065.99. You have the Ethereum trading at $252.32, Ripple trading at 38 cents, and Bitcoin Cash trading at $408.36. Next, you have the change. So within the last 24 hours, Bitcoin's up $64.26. That's a total of 0.8%. You got Ethereum up $2.50. That's a total of 1%. Right? XRP is up almost a half a penny. So you're up 1.10%. And Bitcoin Cash is down 64 cents. So you're down 0.1%. Everybody got that? Everybody with me? Everybody know how to read the watch list now. Anytime you put an asset over here, I don't care what type of asset it is. If we wanted to look at, let's say Nike, right? Number one, always remember you're on cryptocurrency. So come over here, you can hit all, and you'll see Nike Inc. on the New York Stock Exchange. Hit Nike. It's going to show us the exact same thing. Nike's last price it traded at was $82.16. Nike's down 48 cents since the market closed over the weekend, and it's down it's down 48 cents. It's down a total of 0.58%. So you can use this with any asset, but we're not going to use Nike. We're only over here for cryptocurrency. Litecoin. Can't forget about Litecoin. So LTC. Get back on cryptocurrency. LTC versus USD on Coinbase. And last but not least, we'll add EOS because I'm long on EOS. So we'll add EOS. Now EOS is not available. We'll add EOS on versus Tether. Well, let me see what the life is like on Bitfinex. Let me see how long it's been on here. Go to the monthly. What do we got? We got 2017. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BCH, LTC, and USD. Everybody that's with me right now, just post a 1 in the chat. Post a 1 in the chat if you're with me. Just post a 1. BCH had a 51% attack. Shit, I can't tell. Look at the price. It ain't do nothing to the price. Bro, could you recommend videos on how to bank fully decentralized? Ain't no videos out there on how to. I'm damn near the only person teaching that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't no videos out there on how to bank fully decentralized. I'm damn near one of the only people that's really pushing the whole decentralization thing, as far as being completely private and sovereign with commercial affairs. So I don't know. Ain't no videos out there like that. To be honest with you, bro. King Rome. Okay, everybody's with me. This is YouTube. Let me go over here to Facebook. Let me see who's still rocking with me. How you looking over there, Chris? You rocking with me?
Yeah, I'm good. You said for EOS, we using Tether?
No, use US dollar on Bitfinex also.
Okay.
Use US dollar on Bitfinex also. All right, everybody on Facebook is saying they with me. They dropping the ones. All right, let's proceed. Now, so let me get back on Bitcoin. So we're going to be looking at Bitcoin on the day chart. Make sure you're on Bitcoin on the day chart. We're going to clear this screen up. Right now, things are a bit too bright and strenuous on the eyes, especially for the late night, midday, or early day trader, depending on what your lighting's like. So what I want you all to do is up in the left-hand corner, what you're going to see is a box with the letter to your username, email account, whatever the case may be, with a color. I want you to click on that. It's going to drop down. Click on that. It's going to give you a drop down. You're going to see home, ideas, scripts, what's new, profile settings, yada, yada, yada. Down at the bottom, it says dark color theme. It says dark color theme down at the bottom. I want you to hit that dark color theme.
Give that a kiss. Where you go, baby?
I want everybody to hit that dark color theme. You see what it just did for us? Hit that dark color theme. Isn't this way better on the eyes, family?
Yeah, it is.
That brightness really kill your eyes at night. Believe me. Let me see who's with me. Let me see who's with me. Oh, Bitcoin Cash going to mile, brother Tim, in my opinion. Let me put this out there now, family. This ain't financial advice in any way, shape, or form. This is just a tutorial. But I'm long on Bitcoin Cash, to be honest with you. Long and able to use leverage. So that 50, if they had a 51% attack, which I did see that on I think CoinDesk, it didn't do absolutely nothing to the price. In fact, let's go check it out. Let's look at the price of Bitcoin Cash real quick. Let's see if we had any. No, I don't see anything. We got a gap right here, but I don't see anything else. Hey, you see how it refilled that gap? It's doing this. Hey, you know how I do in the stock world, brother? Who's that? Timothy? Somebody over here be trading Forex and stocks with me too. It filled that gap up. Came right back around. Hit that 408. Now what happened here is what was once support turned into what? Resistance, which lets you know that support and resistance lines are one and the same, just in different time frames. Always remember that. Write that down. Support and resistance are one and the same, just in different time frames. Let me know if everybody's with me. We're on Bitcoin USD daily. So it should say Bitcoin USD 1D Coinbase. Now, well, let me not do it like that. What I want you to do is, let me know if everybody's with me. Hit the number 1 if everybody's with me. Hit the 1 if everybody's with me. Hit the 1 if everybody's with me. I want to make sure everybody's with me real quick. We're going up here to where it says Bitcoin, US dollar, 1D Coinbase, and we're dropping that down. Bitcoin, US dollar, 1D Coinbase, and dropping that down. Slide down here and hit settings. Now I'm going to go check and see if everybody's with me. If you're on the settings chart right now, if you're looking at settings right now, I want you to hit the 1. If you're on settings right now, I want you to hit the 1. Anybody on settings right now, I want you to hit the 1. I get lost when it comes to the dApps. They just decentralized apps. Just look at them like regular applications, man. They just games or apps that allow you to do certain things. That's all. I mean, it's easier said than done. Let me not just spit it out there like it's 100. You know what I mean? But that's really all it is, man. Them dApps, that's a whole nother world. That's Web 3.0. People don't even know that. People don't even know there's a Web 3.0 out here. That's the crazy thing. There's so much going on in this space that people are oblivious to. Understand, overstand, and understand. Everybody that's checking in right now, y'all is the chosen few to choose to get this digital financial work. Crypto cloth talk, if you will. But you're definitely the chosen few, because a lot of people don't even see the significance of cryptocurrency. Whether you're over here due to just the financial, you want to make dollars with it, whatever the case may be, it still sets you apart from the rest of the world. The rest of the world can't even fathom operating or orchestrating with a digital currency. You know what I mean? So definitely sets y'all apart from everybody else. All right, everybody's putting the 1 up. What is the time? Is it 9:51? Let's hurry up and speed this up. All right, so the first thing we're gonna go and take a look at. Let me see. Hit appearance. Hit appearance. And this is how I set my chart up. Now, if you like how it looks right now, you ain't got to go through none of this. But I'm showing you how I set my chart up. So I'm going to go on background. I'm going to make my background black. And me personally, I don't like those vertical grid lines. So I'm going to make them black. I don't like the horizontal grid lines. This is just me. So I'm going to make them black. I don't want to see any of that. I want to clear all that noise up. Once again, this is just me. My scales text, I'm going to make that gold. That's my asset, the exchange, all the vital information. You can make yours whatever color you choose. My crosshair, I'm going to make my crosshair red. I got a red crosshair. That is your cursor. That's your mouse. Now we're going to go to symbol. I want to bring these out. These are dull. In my opinion, they're dull. So I want to bring those out. So we're going to make this the brightest green possible. Either that one or this one. We're going to make the borders green. We're going to make the wicks green. And we're going to make, there we go. There we go. And let's make the wicks white. Make them wicks all white. Yeah. They used to have a brighter green on here. I don't know what TradingView's been doing today. I don't know what they've been doing, man. It's like it used to be way different. Let me see. Do I like that green? No. We'll leave it as is. All right, so you got green, green, red, red, white, white. Once everybody has that, I want you to hit OK. Next thing you're going to want to do, well, you don't have to change this. Like I said, I'm just showing you how I set my chart up. Under Bitcoin US dollar 1D Coinbase, where it says volume, because you should have volume bars. If you don't have volume bars, for those that may not, if you do not have volume bars, I'll help you add them in a minute. But if you do have them, what you're going to have is an I, a cog wheel that says settings, and an X. Hit that cog wheel. It's going to open it up. You're going to see imports and style. On style, what color green are we? Man, they used to have a way brighter green on here. I don't know what happened to it. It's crazy. And I'm going to make this a little bit brighter red. There we go. Now that's your volume. That's your volume. That's how much money is flowing into or out of the market. This is money coming into the market. This is money going out of the market. Money coming in, money going out. Let me know if everybody's with me right now. Let me know if everybody is with me right now. Y'all already know. Drop the ones if y'all with me. Let me check. Let me see where everybody's at right now. See if we got the ones. See if we got the ones. How you looking over there, brother Chris? Say it again, please. Say it again. We in the back can't. Say what again? How you brought up? Say what again? Miss Conley, is that? We can't hear you in the back. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, the volume. Okay, the volume is up in the left-hand corner, right under Bitcoin US dollar 1D Coinbase. See where it says VOL 20. There's an I, and then there's a cog wheel. You want to hit that cog wheel. When you open up that cog wheel, what you're going to see is inputs and style. You want to hit style. Once you see style, you're going to see certain colors. You want to change those colors to the brightest green and the brightest red that you got. Oh, yeah, we are the chosen ones. Facts. Solidified. Written in the stars. All right, so now everyone's trading view should pretty much look like this. This is a nice interface now. This is how I like to use it. Now, over on the left-hand side, you're going to have a number of different tools. Up here at the top, you're going to have indicator, inserters. There's a lot of other things. We're not going to get into the stupid technicals. What we are going to do, though, for those that do not have volume, I'm going to show you how to add volume and 2 more indicators, and then we're going to add a couple of tools. So up at the top, where you see Bitcoin, USD, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, blah, blah, blah. You see candles, compare or add symbol, indicators and strategies is what we're looking for. Indicators and strategies is what we're looking for. You're going to hit indicators and strategies. What time is it? 9:57. We're running through this kind of quick. Hit indicators and strategies. Now, you can make your favorites if you want at a later date. Right now, what we're going to look for is VOL. You're going to see volume. You can put a star next to volume. That'll put it in your favorites category. Volume. You're going to want to add volume if you don't have it. If you do have it, don't add it. If you do have it, don't add it. Next, most importantly, you want to add RSI. RSI, Relative Strength Index. RSI, put a star. Add that to your chart. Add that to your chart. It's going to show you if an asset is oversold or overbought. Next, you're going to add MACD, MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence. MACD, MACD is what we call it, Mr. MACD, Moving Average Convergence and Divergence. So you're going to add that, put a star. Those are the main two you need. Right now, you can see, man, clearly Bitcoin is way oversold. Or has been oversold. It was oversold even when it was all the way down here. But let's see what we got going on. See if we got any type of negative or positive momentum. We're not seeing any. So, quick lesson. Let's do a quick lesson on relative strength index. Here we go, Investopedia. Hold on, family. Give me 1 second. What up, little dude? Yeah. All right. Somebody over there with a cash app, I can just send a cash app and they can take you if you're in a hurry. All right, well, just wait for me then. I'll be done in a minute. All right. Huh? All right. Yeah, we're going to have to run through. I got to go pick a little dude up. Relative strength index is a momentum indicator, meaning it gauges the momentum that measures the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought or oversold conditions in the price of a stock or other asset. The RSI is displayed as an oscillator, a line graph that moves between two extremes and can have a reading from 0 to 100. The traditional interpretation and usage of the RSI is that values of 70 or above indicate that a security asset, being Bitcoin, gold, Nike, JCPenney, anything, company, whatever, is becoming overbought or overvalued, meaning the prices are too high. Y'all taxing, and may be primed for a trend reversal, meaning they're going to start dumping shares, or corrective pullback in price. An RSI reading of 30 or below indicates an oversold or undervalued condition. Undervalued, meaning, man, this is too cheap. We need to go buy some of this. So what you're seeing on here, this line right here, this is your 70. You're going back towards being overbought. This is your 30. When you come down here, you're oversold. You can see you're oversold down here around $3,000. When I was telling everybody to accumulate and start buying Bitcoin, everyone was like, man, what is he talking about? Bitcoin's going down. It's going down to $1,000. I'm waiting. And it never made it. But let me see. So next we have the MACD. Let's look up MACD. And once again, we're going to use Investopedia. MACD is the moving average convergence divergence. It's a trend following momentum indicator that follows the relationship between two moving averages of a security's price. The MACD is calculated by subtracting the 26-period exponential moving average of the EMA from the 12-period EMA. The result of the calculation is the MACD line. A 9-day EMA of the MACD, called the signal line, is then plotted on top of the MACD line, which can function as a trigger for buy and sell signals. Traders may buy the security when the MACD crosses above its signal line, and sell or short the security when the MACD crosses below the signal line. Moving average convergence divergence indicators can be interpreted in several ways, but the most common methods are crossovers, divergences, and rapid rises and falls. So you see your MACD line. You see when it crosses over to the upside, right? Now it seems to be crossing back over to the downside. Thus, I said I'm shorting. And you're also going into negative momentum. Now, when we go into the actual MACD, this is positive momentum. Dark means very positive, means a lot of money. Starts to get lighter, that means it's starting to ease off pressure, and you're starting to go down, down, down into a negative momentum. Now, what you usually see is a crossover when you cross over, right? Bing, bing, bing. This is the MACD. Now, what you can usually see on the MACD, though, right, is bullish or bearish divergence. So bullish or bearish divergence would be whereas you see, we'll say a downtrend on the price chart, but then you see an uptrend on the MACD. That'd be a bullish divergence. Whereas price is going down, but the MACD and the RSI is going up. Bearish divergence is where price is going up, breaking out to the upside, but everything else is telling you down. Where did I just see? I seen that somewhere. Where did I see that at? Let me see if that was on the 2-hour chart. I recently just seen that. Where was that at? Was it? Okay. So as an example, right? I'm just running through this real quick. You see price up, and then we come down here and we look at MACD. Well, nah, that one is still up. Man, what I was just on the asset looking at it with the difference. We'll find it though. Don't worry about it right now. We're just going through a quick tutorial. So that's MACD, that's RSI. Let me see, we got volume. What could we add? What could we add? We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it real simple for now. Now, the next thing you want to be able to do and utilize, first and foremost, let me do this for anybody that's new. First and foremost, what we're looking at is a price chart. We're looking at Bitcoin versus the United States dollar on a Coinbase exchange market. We're going to break this down. We're looking at a one-day chart. Now, what you are seeing right here, for those that don't know, these are called candlesticks. Candlesticks. Candlesticks represent price action within a specific time frame. Once again, candlesticks represent price action within a specific time frame. Green candlesticks represent a majority of buying power. Red candlesticks represent a majority of selling power. Green candlesticks, remember, open at the bottom, close at the top. Green candlesticks, open at the bottom, close at the top. Let me do that. Red candlesticks, open at the top and close at the bottom. Red candlesticks, open at the top and close at the bottom. Everybody with me? Now, what do you have coming out of candlesticks? Like on the normal, if you go by a candlestick, what comes out of it? A candle wick, of course. Candle wicks represent how high or how low price action went after the opening, but before the closing. So in this sense right now, what we're looking at, let me see, close that, open this. What we're looking at right here, right? Let me see. Perfect. Right here. We're looking at Bitcoin on, if you look down here, it's going to show you the date. This is, and don't worry about how I blew the screen up and all that. I'm using my fingers. I'm using the touch screen. So right now, this is November 20th, 2018, right? We got a red candlestick, meaning a majority of selling. Now, at the 24-hour time, we opened up at about 47.37, and then we closed at around 43.70. Now, if you really don't want to try to gauge it by looking over there and trying to figure out what it is, up at the top, next to the asset, next to the pair, next to the date, and next to the exchange, you have OHLC. This is open, high, low, close. Open, high, low, close. Wherever you move this cursor, it's going to show you what the open, high, low, and close was for that specific time frame. Right now, we're using a day chart. If this is an hour, hold on. There we go. If this is the hour, it'd be showing us what that was in an hour. Open, high, low, close of the hour. Also, it's going to show you the dollar denomination and the percentage. So if we go back to our day chart, right? That's cool. We can use right here. We'll use February 24th of 2019. We can see by looking at the top, we opened at $4,110, right? Remember the wick. The wick went as high as $4,188.79. We went as low as, meaning when you see a wick to the upside, that means that the bulls were able to pull price action up that high before the bears came back in and pulled price action back in the opposite direction. Now, the bears were able to pull price action down to $3,712.84. Now, remember, this is a day chart. So we have an opening, we have a close. You get a ding, ding, ding of the opening day. You get a ding, ding, ding of the close of the day. The way you want to psychologically look at these candlesticks is almost like a tug of war. Remember how a tug of war used to be for those that used to go to camp back in the 90s? For anyone that went to camp, I don't know if they do it now. But you got a rope. You got the opposing teams. You got the Bulls. You got the Bears. In the middle of that rope, you have what? A handkerchief tied or a bandana or whatever the case may be, a knot. And you have a dividing line. Now, each side has its own territory. So at the beginning of the day, what you have is that opening. If the bulls pull this up, what you're going to have is a green candlestick, right? This is the rope. The bulls are pulling it up. The bears are pulling it down. If we come down below the level of where we started at for the first 24 hours, because remember, we closed right here yesterday. This day we opened here. If we had kept going up, which we did momentarily, we would have had a green candlestick, but the majority of us went down. So the bears pulled this down all the way down here. The bulls was able to come back and only recover this much of their territory. Right now, the next day opened up. Right, the next day opened up. What happened? We opened right here. Ding, ding, ding. They start pulling the rope. The bulls pull the rope all the way up here. The bears are only able to pull the rope back down here, but we opened right here. The bears, if you look, it's a small little slither of a candle wick right there. Very small. So they didn't even get any action that day. Now, surprisingly enough, if we go ahead and fade in, we look at the what day was that? The 24th. Let me move this. Also, whatever platform you're looking at, this little thing right here, this little cursor right here, these are the actual orders that are going through. This is what it's selling for. This is what it's buying for. So this is what people are trying to sell. No. This is what people right here, this is what it's buying for. This is what it's selling for. It don't make no sense. Okay, usually this is what people are trying to sell it for right here, 81.31. This is what people are trying to bid on it. So people are trying to bid 80.65, and people are actually trying to sell it at 81.27. So what you have is people that are leaving their positions are selling it for the 80s down here. People are trying to hurry up and enter a position are buying in at the top at the 81. But anyways, you can move that. I usually move mine down here. You can just grab it, put your cursor over it, snag it, slide it down here to the side. I usually put it over here out of the way, right there, right? So you got your candlesticks, you have your candle wicks. Remember, candlesticks represent price action within a specific time frame. Green candlesticks open at the bottom, close at the top. Red candlesticks open at the top, close at the bottom. What you have is a candle wick coming out of these candlesticks to represent how high or how low price action went after the opening, but before the closing. Now we can look at different time frames. This is 4 hours. So what's going to happen as we go from a day to a 4 hour? What's going to happen with this one candlestick? It's going to break down into 4 different candlesticks. So 4, 8, 12, 6, no, excuse me, 8. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, right there. 6. I don't know where my math is right now, family. Please excuse me for that. But it breaks it down into 4 hour candlesticks. If we do it again, those 4 hours are going to be broke down into 2 hours once again. And you see it starts opening up that formation for you. Now, what you start seeing within these formations is certain shapes and patterns. One such pattern that I thought I seen playing out, which got invalidated, was a larger head and shoulders. I'm just going to do this real quick on Bitcoin, whereas, nope, hold on, not right there. Let me do that. There we go. Get rid of that. Now, so what I seen was my left shoulder, right? I seen the neckline, which we tapped, right? We come down, you can do the head. This would be your head, right? This would be your neckline. We tapped it again. Now, what I was expecting to do on the larger head and shoulders was come down here, touch that 76 again for that right shoulder, and then come back up and then exceed to the upside because this is an inverse head and shoulder. It didn't play out like that. But guess what I'm seeing, though? Guess what I'm seeing? Let me see. I'm seeing it play out on a smaller scale, right? This is what I'm seeing play out right now. So I'm looking for a retracement, honestly, down to about 7,800. What's that right there? 77. I'm looking for a retracement down here. Now, that could be invalidated also. What we got forming on the 2 hour chart is higher highs, though we still got this top up here. This is what you really want to pay attention to, is this top we keep hitting, because we cannot really break this $8,100 resistance line, which actually opens you up for an amount of short positions, which is exactly what I'm attempting to do right now. Now, let me get rid of all that just so we can get back to the basics. All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin daily, candlesticks. We got our MACD, we got our RSI, You got your watch list over here, right? Now, what I'm gonna do, let me see, is this pretty much the basics? Yeah, because I'm gonna allow everyone to also follow me. This is a social media platform. Well, I'll do that later. I was gonna log out and log back in as my actual account. All right, so now up here, what you have, you got the indicators. I gotta hurry up and get through this. You got different indicators, Bollinger Bands you can utilize. We can throw the Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands show price fluctuation. When it's contracted like this, what you got is consolidation or sideways movement. When it starts to open up, that's where the volatility comes in. You got a median line, which is usually the 20-day moving average. In this sense, it is. And then you got an upper Bollinger Band, you got a lower Bollinger Band. Right now, you got rejected by the upper Bollinger Band and came down and retested the 20-day moving average, and you're exceeding up. We'll get rid of that. Now, also what you have forming over here, I'm gonna show you how to use some of these tools over here. So over on the left-hand side under your avatar, you have a cross, and then you have a couple of different tools. What we're gonna create is a favorites bar for our tools. So we see right here that we have trend line, right? What I want you to do is hit this little arrow next to trend line, and it says trend line tools. Open that up like so. Once everybody has their trend line toolkit opened up, let me know. Hit the 1. How you looking over there, Chris? Okay, Chris may be momentarily away from the computer. Getting the financial. Can everybody still hear me? Let me know if everybody can still hear me. Family, if you like the information that I'm bringing, you like the way that I'm bringing, if you can, please hit the like and or love button. Please share this out. How do I get rid of the dots? Just double click on the screen. Just double click on the screen. What's going on, Ms. Barnes? Peace, peace, peace. How's everybody doing? Let me know if everybody is with me. Let me know if everybody is with me. Smack that 1 if everybody's caught up with me. Smack that 1 if you caught up with me. We got to hurry up and get up out of here. I got to go pick my little dude up. Smack that 1 if y'all with me. Smack that 1 if y'all with me. I'm going to try to run through the rest of this session. We only got a little bit left to go through. I hope y'all taking notes. I do hope you all are taking notes. How do you get rid of the Bollinger Bands? Just go over where it says Bollinger Bands and hit that X up in the left-hand corner. Hit that little X, and it's going to erase them for you. My moderators, where my moderators at? If y'all can, drop that donation link. If you can, please drop that donation link for anybody that chooses to donate on this early Saturday rising. Oh, man. The day is just getting started, right, people? The day is just getting started. Please, any one of my moderators, if you can, please drop that donation link over there in the YouTube chat for me. All right, so it does appear that everybody is with me. It does appear everybody, I'm getting the 1s. All right, so what you want to start doing, I want you to start making stars. Put a star next to the trend line. Put a star next to horizontal line. I'll hit your IG for more info on the Web 3.0. No doubt, no doubt. What you want to sign up for is my decentralized finance workshop. That's where we go really dive into Web 3.0, and I'll show you how to utilize a number of the different decentralized apps. So trend line, horizontal line. For now, you can add the parallel channel and the regression trend. Add the parallel channel and the regression trend. Let me see. I don't know what happened to my moderators over here on Facebook. There we go. If anybody that wishes to donate, Cash App has been placed. For those that wish to donate, the Cash App has been placed. Hopefully I hear some coins drop. Digital Cloth Talk. Early rising. Only the early birds is here right now. Those is really serious about this space. All right, so we got trend line, right? We have horizontal line, right? You see how it's starting to make the lines over here for me? Starting to open up my where are we at? Parallel channel and then regression trend, right? Now let's go over here. We're gonna look at pitchfork. Pitchfork. I use the pitchfork. I use the fib retracement. You definitely want to add the fib retracement. You definitely want to add the fib retracement. I use the fib resistant fan. And you should be good with that. You should be good with that. Next, you want to go down to patterns. On patterns, you can just hit head and shoulders. You ain't really gotta. We ain't gonna get into like the whole Elliott. Well, nah, you can hit Elliott wave. You can add the ABC. No, just leave Elliott wave alone. Leave Elliott wave alone. Go next down to long position. Remember, there's little triangles next to them. Patterns, long position. You're gonna want to add long position, short position. This is if you're long in a position. This is if you're short in a position. You're gonna want to add date range and price range. Right? Date range and price range. Right? And that's good right now just to begin with. That's good right now just to begin with. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now, what you're gonna have is your favorite tool. This is your little toolkit right here. This is your belt. This goes on your hip. Throw this down here out of the way. Look where I'm putting it. Throw this down here out of the way. You can lay it right here. We ain't really worried about the UTC time. You can see what time it is on your clock. Now understand that it is off UTC time. I go in what UTC time is constantly on my page or on my live feeds. Universal Coordinated Time. So now you have your toolkit. Now you have your toolkit. Real quick, we're going to talk about support and resistance. Real quick, we're going to talk about support and resistance. Go get that horizontal line. Go get that horizontal line. Click that horizontal line. What you look for is a floor and you look for a ceiling. You look for a floor and you look for a ceiling. Right now, we're on a day chart with Bitcoin. We're on a day chart with Bitcoin. Let me refresh everything. So right now, I can see at 72.28. Go to 72.28 and click that line. If you can't get it precise, you can come over here, click on the line, hit the circle, right? What you're going to see pop up down here or somewhere on the screen is a settings toolkit. This is for your line. You can actually go in here, go to settings. What is that? 72.28. And you can put your coordinates at 72.28. That makes our bottom. That's our floor. You see how we have the support as well as the resistance of the body closing? Resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. Let's slide this down. Next, we're looking for our top, our resistance. So come down, horizontal line. Now, for those that can do it, everybody can't do it. For those that can, just the easier way when you really become like more amalgamated with the space, all you gotta do is go up here the way you want to be. You want to hold ALT on your laptop, Alt, and hit the letter H. Hold Alt and hit the letter H, and it's gonna make that line for you. So now we got our support and we have our resistance. We have our support and we have our resistance. So we got between 7,200 and 8,200. We got about $1,000 space right here, range where we can start trading in back and forth. In our actuality, we could bounce around up here if we wanted to. Right now, what I see forming also, I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna pick my trend line up. This is when you start getting into the shapes. What I also see forming, let me come down here and tap this bottom, and slide this up. I also see a trend line, right? An upsloping trend. So what did I do? I tapped the bottom of the lowest wick, slid it up, made sure it tapped the bottom of the other low. Remember, this is your low, this is your next low. And I slid it to the top of the resistance line. What do I have now? Some will call it a pennant. There's another couple of different shapes you can call it. I'm looking at this as a ascending triangle. What does an ascending triangle do? It pops to the upside once you break resistance. What is our resistance? $8,200. Y'all see how we read all that? Is everybody with me right now? Y'all doing technical analysis right now. Is everybody with me? Is everybody with me? You're doing technical analysis right now. Let me know if everybody's with me. Hit a 1 if you with me. Hit a 1 if you with me. Hit a 1 if you are with me. I am that I am. Facts. Good affirmations for this rising. Grand rising, H Boogie. What's going on? Is everybody with me? Y'all doing technical analysis right now. Pat yourself on the back. We got support. We got resistance. We got an ascending triangle. What is an ascending triangle? According to Investopedia, an ascending triangle is a chart pattern used in technical analysis. It is created by price moves that allow for a horizontal line to be drawn along the swing highs and a rising trend line to be drawn along the swing lows. The two lines form a triangle. Traders often watch for breakouts for triangle patterns. The breakout can occur to the upside or the downside. Ascending triangles are often called continuation patterns. Continuing. That means what happened? We were in an uptrend. We're consolidating. We're going to continue the uptrend. That's a continuation pattern, family. Since the price will typically break out in the same direction as the trend that was in place just prior to the triangle forming. There you go. That is an ascending triangle. Now, for those that have been watching me for any amount of time, when everyone was talking about Bitcoin going to the upside, right? Everyone remember when Bitcoin was hitting that $6,000 support. Everyone was saying Bitcoin was going to the upside. You know what the Bitcoin block bully was telling everybody? Bitcoin is going to the downside. Why? Because the Bitcoin block bully seen this. Let me show you. You know what I seen? Why everybody else was talking about what they were looking at? I was looking at this. Number one, you got this. But even more so, you had that. So what is this right here? Right? We had our floor right here, right? This is a descending triangle. What does a descending triangle do? It breaks to the downside. Now I'm gonna show y'all something else that I did. In fact, I damn near do want to go look at my. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something that I created a while ago. Let me see. Let me do this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come right back in. There we go. All right, so let me go to Bitcoin versus Tether on Binance. Now I'm on my. Now, if anybody wants to follow me, right, you can come over here and you can follow me, Crypto Ghost 638. In fact, I can come over here and look at the chart that I sent somebody a while back, and it's got the date on it. So where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? This is October 2018. Now, this is one that I made back in, when was this? This was October 28, 2018. You see how I made that descending triangle? Y'all see that? This is back, look at the date, family. It's Chicago, Crypto Go 638, published on Tradingview, October 28th, 2018. Let me know if y'all can even see that. I don't think they can even see that on the screen. Yeah, they can. Look at that descending triangle. I've been knew we were going to break to the downside. Now, I think what I sent him after that was this. Let me see if I can find it. that it? Here it is. Now, what this is, right? What this is, and this is what I said, this is my target area. This is my target area. I was showing him how I made my target area prior to it ever coming in hit here. What we're looking at is Bitcoin versus United States dollar on Bitfinex, but it's upside down. So this is 2017 leading down all the way 2018. Remember, it's upside down. This is your descending triangle turned upside down, which gave you an ascending triangle, which would have given you a breakout to the upside, which we did get. But remember, this is reverse. This is upside down. I was looking to tap these specific levels right here. And we specifically tapped those specific levels that I was looking at upside down. If anybody's been following me for any time, y'all can remember the day that I made this chart, this specific chart, showing you the inverse of Bitcoin and showing you where my specific targets was. And I did, man, I promise you, I did this probably, it had to be November of last year. It had to be around October, November, December of last year when I first made this inverse picture. I sent this to my buddy April 6th, 2019, showing him what my targets was and showing him what happened. So look what happened. We broke out to the upside. We hit our measured move. Now it's time to retrace back to the downside. But remember, the downside is actually the upside, right? So y'all see how I did that? The downside is actually the upside. So let me refresh this real quick. Oh, hold on. Let me go to screen chart. There we go. Now we're getting to my charts. Let's see. BTC. Where we at? Oh no, that's Binance coin. There we go. Now, anybody that wants to chat with me, all you gotta do is hit this little chat over here on the right-hand side. Open this up, right? Open up the chat right here. And where it says select user to start new chat, hit this box and you're gonna type in Crypto Ghost 638 and you're gonna message me. And that way you can follow me on Tradingview. But these is one of my charts. This is Bitcoin. And after a while, family, all y'all will be able to do all of this. All this right here makes sense to y'all after a while. It's 10:30 now. I got to get out of here, man. I hope that was a pretty good tutorial introduction to, I guess, Tradingview and technical analysis in some way, shape, or form. I know we didn't get to go through a whole lot. For anybody that's brand new, it probably was a whole lot, and it was probably a bit much. Do we got any questions or comments real quick? Do we got any questions or comments real quick before we get out of here? Do we got any questions or comments real quick before we get out of here? Let me know from the family. Do we got any questions or comments? Also, let me know how the workshop was, how this community workshop was for those that tuned in. For anybody that tuned in, let me know how the workshop was, how this community workshop was. Let me know if it was helpful. Also, if you can, please hit that Cash App, family. For those that tuned in and got this work, hit that Cash App. You know, if you want to show any type of monetary appreciation. For those that check your email. Okay. For those that you know got crypto. Also, this video will be taken down. This video will be taken down. For anybody that wants to continue to view the video or wants to actually have the video for themselves for their own viewing, it will be on my Patreon page. It will be on my Patreon page. It'll be on my Patreon page. For those that don't know, you can go to my Patreon page. All you gotta do is create an account. It's a monthly subscription. I do got a number of things over there for just for the public viewing. Let me see. There we go. Just for the public viewing. If you go to Patreon, and I'll put a link in the description. This is where I'll be uploading this video. This is where I will be uploading this video to. So you see, I got a couple of updates over here that are only on Patreon. These are not available on my YouTube channel. This one is, which I'm going to take down from YouTube and just have it over here on my Patreon page. So you just come over here, become a Patreon subscriber. You'll be able to view this video as many times as you need. I'll also be placing more videos like this in the Bit Patreon page, as well as daily price predictions. Let me not say price predictions, daily chart analysis. I'll be doing daily chart analysis more than one time a day over here, and I'll just be dropping them in here. Thank you. Thank you, Miss P. Thank you. Gratitude. Definitely just received that. So this is where the video will be. Do we got any questions or comments in closing? Any questions or comments in closing from anybody? Any questions or comments in closing? Any questions or comments in closing? Any questions or comments in closing? Y'all got about 2 minutes to ask any questions. I got to get up out of here. About two more minutes, and I got to get up out of here, family. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Everybody's, caught up where everybody else is. I hope y'all took all this in. For those that won't be coming to subscribe, One Stop Shop. I'll be doing this more often, I think, though, just to give people an introduction. With that being said, until the next video, this is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm out of here.